Good morning, guys. A good, great morning to all of those who are tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. I don't know where you're tuning in from this morning, but I can tell you. Good morning, guys. A good, great morning. This is the second time I'm saying this for this morning, right? The one that the back they show me, so, me don't know what is saying he show me. But never try. So, if it is your first time tuning into my morning live, I want to welcome you. Right? And this morning, ain't nice. So, something happened. And if I am to be true, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sport. Do you have morning show this morning?
I am live as we speak, my brother. Live and direct.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
From TBN Studios. Yeah. So I tell you, no me watch it. Then got me down at the bottom like a little man. Like a little kunu. That man down says me right. You believe it easy? The man put me down with the back. I look good. Let me say just so. So Lena, if I am to be true as a Guyanese who want to see truth and right and justice, I tell you, I kid you not, I have to speak about this. Look at this. This is the photograph. This is the issue here. Right now at hand. I want you to look at this photograph. Put up this photograph for me. Look at this. This is what happened last night. This is the opposition leader. A man who has been through a lot to get here. Right? He is now opposition leader. Now, this is a minister, this is the vice president. That man you're seeing there is the vice president. Can we pull the picture up on the whole screen? Can we get this picture up on the whole screen? Morning, bro. The audio is sounding funny. Alright, safe. The audio is sounding good, boy. And this is a serious man, but you got to test this thing. This is a serious man. What is my face? This is what I see. It's big bacchanal. What is my face? It's big bacchanal, hey. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Critic, you know, fix the mic. The mic can sound too good, the audio.
What song you getting?
No, it's sounding too clumsy. Something going on there.
Oh, that's because me up in it.
Oh, alright, cool.
No possibility, you can't be the AC from till there. Is that my voice, the audio is bad. Alright. We gotta work with this thing. Listen, we can't. This is action here. This is action here. What am I face? What am I face there? Right? This is a face of the opposition leader. There's the face of the vice president. So somebody saying the audio is clear. Let me hear the audio for myself, man. Is the audio clear now? Here was the problem. You can't blame the guys in the studio, right? Them come and ready for action, and me when he come down, then we go fix things. So that's what means end up so late. Right? So this is the opposition leader, that is the vice president. Now look at the vice president's face. Now this man, the vice president, bar JAGDEO is, so somebody says a little better. How a little? Why not a lot better? Why don't you just play in the audio from the microphone, the camera there? No, just pull it here. You coming for the You got coming for the No man, just click on the
No, I turn off this one.
I've been working on the audio. Somebody says much better and that kind of thing. Let me see what happens. Just got that as a reserve. Make sure you got all the audios reserved. That's what I mean, like me never them things, you know. Me never them things. Me pick up the phone like up and those. Me pick up thing. Yes, audio good, Mr. Holla hard. Yeah. You have it on loud. You need to turn it. Oh. Adjust the audio from the OBS by. See the gains. Adjust the gains. The audio gains. You need a mix of. By me got all them thing there. The audio is distorted too loud. This background sound like a fan. Great. Lower the volume a little. Better now. Turn down the bass. So Jesus Christ, all the audio technicians them come. I didn't know we had so much audio technicians here, so. So okay, can I control the AC from here? Jesus Christ, all the audio tech. Hello?
Yeah, you got it right there now.
Roger that. Let me don't fudge around nothing. Safe. So let me get straight into business. I ain't want to waste no time. What the two faces? Now this man here is one of the most, I don't know what is sweating over. This is the first thing. Both of them sweating. Watching the face shine. Right? So it seems they will go burn them photo. Now it seems that in an attempt to act officious, as the Vice President says, Aubrey Norton. Now first thing, the Minister of Health has to get involved in here. The Minister of Health has to look into the department that looks after the borders in relation to foot-and-mouth disease. Foot-and-mouth disease is back. It seems to be back in Guyana and has been caught by the opposition leader. Foot-and-mouth disease, you gotta check the borders. Somehow, foot-and-mouth disease has been able to cross the border and now has affected the opposition leader. Last night, at an event hosted by the European Union, the opposition leader has shown signs that he has foot-and-mouth disease. Right? Now, I can't make up these things. This government has to get their act together. And I'm not laughing. I've got a serious face here. Please take this seriously. I'm no doctor. I'm no medical health professional. I'm just a normal Guyanese citizen who knows a lot. And I'm asking myself, other than foot-and-mouth disease, what happened with this guy last night? What happened with the man last night? If it's not foot-and-mouth disease he get, tell me what happened. Now this gentleman here is liable for bullying. Now first thing, you look at the height comparison. It is unfair, while looking down at someone, to treat them in such a demeaning manner. This is bullying.
And JAGDEO need to be called out for it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, look at JAGDEO looking down at this small man. Why would he do something as such? I will show you the video that has led to this gentleman showing that he has foot and mouth disease. Foot in mouth disease. This gentleman is one of the most savvy politicians around the world. He knows things. He is standing there speaking with the now opposition leader, who's very young, who has never held any managerial position that would give him the kind of experience that would afford the opportunity to stand up against a man who was vice president, who is vice president, who was finance minister, a president, been around the world doing speeches and all kind of thing. Very savvy politician. Why? If not for bullying. Look at this picture. The picture speaks all. You see the man is the same like this one, even more shorter. This is the male. Why would he, looking down at this gentleman, use that opportunity to have the man make himself an ass? That is the utmost disrespect. And I sit with this man, interview this man, see this man doing all kinds of people in the country. Treat the opposition leader the same way like how you treat all the citizens. Not because he has a disability. He knows, JAGDEO knows, this man likes to act. JAGDEO says it, JAGDEO uses the word officious. Come on. Come on. If we're to be disciplined and we're to be a civilized people, JAGDEO has to start acting differently. Hi, mommy.
Hi, good morning. I collected the filing yesterday. Thanks.
Okay, ma. Love you.
Sean, back?
No, he's still here. We'll talk later. I love you.
All right.
No, here. When I used to go to school, only last night, a young man is asking me, Critic, if you had any problem with bullying and so. That happened last night was not nice. This is like looking at a disabled person and making laugh off of them. It's not nice. JAGDEO should not have done that. JAGDEO is one of the most savvy politicians in the world. You have an opportunity. Look at the guy's height. There's a lot of problems here. There are a lot of shortcomings here. Knowing the guy's situation, the opposition leader's situation, why would you go on to lead him on to now demean himself? It's a sad situation. This adds up to bullying. Now all the PNC followers know this man is a jackass. That is not fair. Everybody is watching because this man says he has, yesterday, whatever JAGDEO told him, in the attempt to seem important, JAGDEO led this poor fella on, and in an attempt to seem important, he said he has the winning SOPs. Imagine having documents that would take you from being a struggling opposition leader to write away to them opposition or be president, and you keep it secret. This man is a holy man. This man has to be given respect for his godliness. Why would anybody bully? Look at next. This guy is a minister, Mr. Hamilton. And look at the pity on his face. He's there and he's thinking, oh my God, what is my black brother doing? Is he mad? This is pity. That boy is getting his freak on. Look at his face watching this one. Knowing there will be a big exposure. That Fulton, and he's a part of the government. The vice president is a part of the government. He has to address this because foot and mouth disease is in the country and they do nothing about it. He should have been calling somebody says echoing now. JAGDEO should have called the health minister right away and say we have a case of foot and mouth disease. It broke through the border and it is here. No, I was upset. I didn't sleep whole night last night. This was very upsetting for me. This man is a no opposition leader, struggling to meet people, get an understanding what's going on, trying to get a grasp on his supporters. No, not his supporters alone, everybody. This happened last night at something hosted by the European. You see that man in the back there? That is the European Union ambassador. He was there while his people was trying to rig the elections. And he is now there, hearing cocking the ears, hearing this man telling JAGDEO that he got him in SOPs. And that man know that them rig election. Look at that guy's face. That is bullying. And JAGDEO has to know. I sit down with the man, I interview with the man. I have great respect for him. I thought, in a case like this, where you're literally dealing with somebody partially disabled, mentally, physically short, everything else, why would he treat a man like that? We have to love our brother. We have to show unity and strength. We have to show support. Now everybody know the man's a jackass. The first case, you imagine Barrett JAGDEO stood there, knowing fully well that he's witnessing the first case of a disease normally gotten by cows in a human being, foot and mouth disease. It's foot in mouth. Like how bird flu transfer from the birds to people and swine flu. Foot and mouth disease is something in cows. But when it transfers to human DNA, it turns into foot in mouth. And that happened last night. Now this man who's the vice president of this country stood there, witnesses and know this could be an outbreak. While this man opened his mouth, watch, everybody else shut their mouth tight before they catch it. gross disrespect and bullying. Look, watch me. The man's lips are pursed. You imagine talking to somebody and lock your mouth so tight. Why did you lock your mouth so tight? You then have everybody photographing. This is recorded. But here now, people laugh. I don't know why people laugh in the comments. Look at my face. I'm dead serious. This is a serious matter. This could be the next thing. And when you do a survey, you realize I set a guy and he's got shit for brains. They're gonna follow this guy. Your brains could become mush with foot and mouth disease. Foot in mouth disease now. Since it's transferred from cow's DNA. I don't know how. You gotta look, you know, we have to monitor this guy and see if he's gonna start going moo. You gotta monitor this guy. This man needs to be taken in to a medical facility and to be monitored. How the transfer happened, and we hope to God the spillover is contained. You imagine more guy in his catch whatever he catch. Let me show you all the video, man. Like me make up this thing. Let me show you all the video, man. Listen, me make up this thing, man. I was not there. The parliament invite me. This is the mayor. He confused. He confused. He backed the camera. When he hear what Norton said, he backed the camera. He said, oh, me want me face get catching up. Watch this, my face. I have to call Todd and talk to him. I have great respect and I look up to him, but I can't. With this, he is a part of the bullying with JAGDEO. Look at the boy's face, confused. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic. You can't get my medical facility. You can't get my vet, bro. They put them out disease.
All right. Imagine I am here with a serious face, having a serious discussion of national interest, the possibility of a pandemic breaking out, of foot-in-mouth disease, and somebody said in the comments, he's a madman. People said he's a madman with a serious face, I guess. Jesus Christ. The pundit, who's known for atrocious mistakes, turned his back. I am saying JAGDEO ought not to, being the savvy politician he is. I think the president should tell him he should apologize. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Critic. There's a case before the court, and if NORTON release the SOPs, that could be introduced as evidence because there's going to be discrepancy.
What SOPs, brother?
That Congress place have their version and they collected from their scrutineers during the election.
Brother, you hear I'm talking about a case of bullyism. The man just in trying to seem officious, as JAGDEO says, he took his foot and put it into his mouth.
Well, that's the thing. You know,
This guy made me remember.
He put a party in his ass now because if those SOPs come to light, that Congress place have.
No, they will never come to light, brother. People had already started forgetting about the SOPs. Now, he has not only jeopardized how people look at him, he has jeopardized the strength of the unity of the party was now developing in the momentum, knowing that we are led by a jackass who was caught foot in mouth disease.
Die-hard brainwashed PNC supporters still holding out for an election petition case for PPP to leave government. Can you believe that? That's who Norton is speaking to.
Brother.
He's talking about SOPs.
Brother, the man is here. So let me watch the video, man. Let me not start no debate. Me no want to watch it. Everybody, look at PNC, man. Confused. Everybody like, this one happens. This one. Norton. Everybody was forgetting how Looney Tunes Granger was. Everybody come out here. Hey, let her get paid. Who get paid? Who get paid? And you come. Here we gotta remember. People ain't got time in the comments. His wife say, hey, I don't. Watch. Watch the man confused. The man crap. Watch my eye watching this one here. The man even talking to the man with 4 fingers. Watch. He used 4 fingers. He decided to use 3. He realized this is bullyism, man. This is bullyism. JAGDEO should never done that. This is bullyism. Somebody says a soup drinker and a blasted madman. What here? This is a PNC man. What a young chap in the back of the white glass. Drinking wine and minding your own business. He did it, right? Black youth calculating. Me go listen to them. Damn madman. Jesus Christ. I kid you not. Let me listen. What? That man ahead, if that man ahead could have torn around and come back, he would have do it. If the man ahead could have do a 360. This is the vice president, the opposition leader talking. Where he watching? Watch him on face. That man is a foreign minister. Obviously traveled different countries. Heard and seen different things. And he black lad confused. like, for real? I kid you. What, this man's a pandit? This gentleman caused all of that? And that is not fair. It's not a fair fight. Whatever he and Norton, you know, they had 12 people witness this thing. Everybody witnessed. Norton Castle knows that he all people witnessed that by there. If he had could have do a 360, he would have do it. Right. No, here I'm gonna tell you. This man here single-handedly uproot he, people and all them and got them up on the other side. That gentleman there now has an explanation. Claim to have the winning SOPs. And he bring it for take up his rightful position as president. He explained to this man, who he said in the past time is a demon. This gentleman, the opposition leader, said this man is a demon. Yet he tries to explain, knowing that this guy single-handedly outmaneuvered a government in power. Not just a government in power. This by mere existence is because this boy destroyed everything surrounding him. From the president to all him, this boy did that. This man, the opposition, he said this man's a demon. This is what happened in front of all of us. No, he is saying he have evidence. His mere existence is because of this man. This man unseat his government. Make him turn opposition leader. Now I'm saying, knowing all of that, why would JAGDEO have preyed on that gentleman? Knowing his demeanor. You can't say he's petite, he's short in stature. And he has a number of different shortcomings. Look at him trying to act all important and officious. Is JAGDEO has used the term officious? Is he I get the term from? Officious. Yeah, bro. Ratchet it. Just got a call from one of my advisors. And he says, JAGDEO is in 2022 and Norton is in 2020. Norton is still in the polls. That is what the headship says. Norton back at the polls. Jesus. What does it say, sir?
There is a law called the Representation of People, and it speaks specifically on.
Now look at this by schooling. No, he has a schooling. Watch at this by the face. The eyes opening. That man trying to do a 360 with the head. He hand shuffling. Watch he hand. He like. Jesus Christ. This region 4 chairman. This guy schooling him now. If he knows about the People of the Representation Act. I kid you not, I can't make up these things. Listen, watch. You gotta look toward them too. Watch this little face. That gives you a sense of what's going on, because you're hearing clear what's going on. But that gives you, it's mass confusion. This guy is saying, Norton, take your foot out your mouth. Norton put his foot so far up his mouth, he might have even eaten a piece of his ass. Norton might have shit-faced himself. Here, I kid you not. Last night, Norton put his foot so far up his mouth, he might have bitten a piece of his ass. Y'all check Norton's teeth to see if you can find traces of pubic hairs. I kid you not. Those are special hairs. Everybody know how those hairs stay. Brenda don't show a sad face. JAGDEO's gotta apologize. It's wrong. He did a wrong to that man there. Some Brenda White asking why I behave as such a thing. The first lady event, I paid to go to the first lady event. And the things that I was drinking and enjoying was Moet. Just so you know. You understand? She's the first lady, not my boss lady. When I go anyway, I do how I want, when I want. Yes, however I want. Just so you know. It was a fundraiser and we had fun. Nobody had more fun than me. Right? So, let me go to this thing here, sir. What is my face? Totally confused. The man eyeballs doing 360 years at. And the man had it like What this one? He thinking, goddamn black people. That's a black brother was smart to him, buddy. That's that. We're doing, buddy. What's your face? His name is Hugh Todd. He's the Foreign Affairs Minister. And he might have been mentally thinking he has to travel to some distant place to have different experiences. Right there, he see shit going on. No, but listen to me now. Everybody else shaking their head. Everybody else got neck. Everybody else, yeah. Dumber and dumber. Dumber in the back, drinking the wine. And everybody thinking, oh, what the fuck is going on here? For real? Nobody else is shaking their head. Everybody, like, nobody, like, you know, everybody. Yes. Yes, as if you understand. The man there. Me understand what's going to be talking. But watch it by here now. Watch it by head movements. What?
What Cheatham was doing was Vincent Alexander and your colleagues.
What? Watch the by eyes. Foot and mouth is be discovered tumor. Be this anybody got a tumor in here? Hello. No, but here was the next problem. JAGDEO should not have let him on. JAGDEO should. Safe. Safe. Bye. Listen to me. Now only JAGDEO is a demon. The man was calling me, he and I calling him pitching. They come when they watching me, they come up with ideas. Now to express what I just heard there from one of my advisors. It is a matter of fact and should be dealt with on a serious note. What is in the news? What transpired here? Do you know? Do you know every blunder that the opposition makes shows how far back they go? You could hear, you are looking at the future. Yeah, ever watch Back to the Future? Well, you are looking at the opposition right away. 50 years they gone back. Because it becomes so much harder to dislodge a PPP government as a result of the foolishness expressed by this gentleman. And a new total jackassism. Total jackassism. Now, as a result of this man's utterances, that I don't blame him for alone, he should keep his mouth shut. What happened to him in the past, previous administration, they made him feel like a little boy. Had him running around the place with quarter bottles, sitting down in a corner, and he felt like he was losing his mind. He felt ill-important. So when the first opportunity he was let out to speak, he overtalked. And now becomes a national embarrassment. Do you know? You feel this man left in that down, that he said he got his SOPs and they go do some debate? The man's got to read from a script. The man's talk out he had anything. He know where the rice farm there, where the sugar farmers there. What in Amelia's ward, the bill, what in Buxton they do, everything, every way. To suggest the opposition leaders that we can have a debate. We'll have a national debate. As a result of his utterances last night. Now look at him. He feels nice. He feels important. He's given the opportunity to speak. He now get let out. No. I would expect that you have learned, because what is the discussion? What is the center of the discussion here? The center of the discussion is SOPs that the now opposition leader is claiming that he has, that shows that his government won, while speaking across just in front of him a man who is in the halls of power. So you're discussing, you're not saying, I will unsit you. You're gaffing. Get into gaff with this guy and show that no, he's the president of jackassism. Let me continue.
We're busy trying to support the process.
What you going on here? Me by say a Foley hand? More confused. This one here? Jesus. He does a... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What in my face? What this one? Watch that one there. Watch the... Why the people confused? They were witnessing a natural disaster unfolding at a regular function. Now imagine, from March the 3rd or March the 4th, if he had shown the documents that he claimed to have now, he might have been a minister today. He has not shown it 2 years after. Nothing is holding him back from showing it, by the way. It's public documents. PPP put out their own again this morning. I have a set. You get copies. They were all outside of the polling stations. Are you sure Aubrey Norton is not talking about SOPs and he's talking about soup? Is SOP or soup he talking about? You imagine this happened in the presence of the international community? The American ambassador was there. The UK ambassador was there. God help us, brothers and sisters. The president has to call for a next day of prayer. Now here was the embarrassing thing. Me feel bad for the man's supporters. You imagine if you were to see a line of people holding hands, walking in the desert. I want you to picture this here. A line of people holding hands, walking in the desert, and at the head of them, the first person was holding a jackass tail. What will come to your mind? You know how daunting it is for these people's supporters to look at these things? You know how damaging is it to people's psyche that fight for you? You're there at the precipice of people like little believe in you. People forgetting things. Now he come and say he has the winning SOPs and will produce them. Now I can tell you here clear as day, the PNC will lose the next election just in when their supporters are reminded of this. Because he can't produce fraudulent SOPs. He'll go to jail. He can't produce the right SOPs because it shows they lost. And the world knows that. What then will he do? Now this happened, first thing he denied. This happened in the presence of this is a PNC. He's the Region 4 chairman. He's the Region 4 chairman. What happens to the supporters now? And you envision people walking in line, holding one another hand like little children, or just walk to go to the school bus. And the lead is a jackass, somebody holding a jackass tail and being led. Yeah, bro. I can go myself and ask Darren, Ramjatan, that safe, safe. So here was the next thing. The opposition leader, and this is Ideas Carlin coming in. The opposition leader is leader for the coalition. We asked Kemraj Ramjatan if he agrees with the opposition leader. And also have access to the winning SOPs. Kemraj Ramjatan, now you guys. This is ideas, different people come with ideas. That's a good idea. We gotta ask Kemraj, I will go and ask Kemraj Ramjatan myself. Look at this. Look at the here. Don't worry about what you're hearing. Look at the confusion in the man of his. This going down, this history making. Whenever you're ready, I'm prepared to debate you in public with a proper moderator. If out of my league was a person, whenever you're ready, I am prepared to debate you in public. Well, two politicians obviously can be in public, but you have to state that. Now, in his attempt to seem officious, and this is JAGDEO's word I'm using, and again, I'm not siding with JAGDEO here. I'm very upset with JAGDEO for what he did. And you too would be upset if you were walking in the road and see somebody assaulting a little disabled child or a mongoloid child, lashing them in the head and doing them all and insulting them. What would you have done? As a good citizen, what would you do? You would have to stand up. Now, JAGDEO seized this opportunity. Had this gentleman pushing his mouth so far, his foot so far up his mouth, he ate his ass. I kid you not. That was literally caused by this gentleman, and that is not nice. You imagine in this little interaction, this is only 1 minute and 38 seconds, JAGDEO made the opposition leader put his foot so far up his mouth that he tasted his ass. But not must he wake up this man like this. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Critic, good morning. I was looking at the discussion about the episode that took place last night. And I was wondering, I was blaming JAGDEO because Norton is the very man who, a couple months ago, went on a press conference describing JAGDEO as a demon, and he even went on to define in his own definition, and according to Oxford Dictionary, who is a demon. So he was calling JAGDEO a demon. So I'm a bit surprised as to see
only to come last night to be demonized.
That's right. I said, well,
I hear you.
it is very comical from him to do that.
I hear you, brother.
Alright, thanks. Watching it.
It's a sad situation.
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
bullyism, man. It's bullyism. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Knowing this guy's demeanor, first thing, he's short. He's a little man. You know, he seeks attention. He was sidelined for a long time by the PNC. Made redundant, just hanging around like a no good bank account. Right? Then this man uproot the PNC like if it was a hamper. Just pick it up, just all of them in a basket nicely, take it, and put them out of government. Started with a no confidence motion. Made way for this guy to become opposition leader. Knowing, for instance, this guy doesn't drink, so he wasn't under the influence, he can't blame it on alcohol. This guy does drink, I don't know what was his situation last night. But jackass is jackass, whether you're drunk or sober. Like when I see me, when I see I drunk, it's the same way I see when I sober. It's the same thing, I dead sober, just wake up. And a little calm because I jerked off this morning. I was a little tense this morning. I had to go at it for about, and relax myself. I'm a little calm even acting like this. So even if he take the drinks, it just heightens his jackassism. I kid you not. Jillian Lewis said the critic is being sarcastic. Where are you from, Jillian? Are you with Discovery Channel? Call me when I'm off. You're with the Discovery Channel. Oh. Yes, they bring an episode every 6 months. They take long. They produce the episode, yes, and then they take long to come. What's it then? The man toasting to this. But the man scratching his head and he got hair for his head. This one have a newsroom. He's scratching his head and you don't have hair for his head. One of the newsroom staff don't have hair for his head. What's he there behind this one, eh? And he's scratching his head. Everybody trying to do something for act like if this thing is happening. Let me watch your video game. Let me watch your video game. Now at this time, JAGDEO would have known that the man bite line, sink, line, bait, and hook. Look at his facial expression. That man got a smirk on his face. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Quick, man, quickly, what's it?
No, who ain't calling you? The man their face is not done. The man want to go to toilet.
All right, safe. Yeah. Right? No. That man there, everybody laugh. What they're seeing, what they're witnessing here, you ever catch fish? You ever go by the Demerara River for catch fish? The best hustle, paku you catch, is by them shit toilet. By the wharf, the toilet the shit is fall in the river, and the best paku them there around there. So this group realized the paku bite the bait. Oh! And everybody paku. What? 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 Susan Rodriguez did it. Sonia Perag, she did it. And the girl like that, she's a very quiet and disciplined girl. Wherever she hear, she like try for people over JAGDEO shoulder like, for true. I hear right. Watch your face. What's the girl? Sonia, Susan Rodriguez, purse lips. She said, whatever me catching it. I kid you not. And the girl in front of that. You know Susan Rodriguez in front of that. What? The girl in close her mouth, you know. This is close. Look at the line here. She locks him out tight for make sure whatever shit coming out there, she ain't getting the she mouth. What? Imagine she never 10 feet back and study it. Whoever shit come I think at that time the minister stopped breathing. Watch. The girl locked him out so tight. She was just suffocating him. And she got, I forget to wear a mask. This is what trying for people over JAGDEO shoulder for excellence. JAGDEO gotta stop this bullying of this little boy. You understand? Watch. The cameraman doing a 360 like. I want to catch all. Hold on. Watch. This is the first time. This one I make the first turn. He I twitching in the head. Watch. He I flips up, flip backs up. He I like Louver's window right now. Blah, 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 blah. Watch. Little touchback. What this one face? Drinking wine and minding his own business. He could go and say, I was there. I am one of the few people that witnessed the opposition leader taking his foot, pushing it so far up his mouth, he tasted his ass. Jesus Christ. But you might watch it. This one hand, he juggling his fingers. He like, I just play me back. He reminiscing upon memories when he signed the agreement that I did with the Brazilians. And he can't like, yes. Jesus Christ. I kid you not. Now, this banner in drinking, he wine. But he want to make sure everybody know I'm drinking wine and minding my own business. I ain't see sip out about the whole. Watch. He mouth the hay and the glass the hay. Like he the plan to throw the wine when he had, like when they throw the white for me the other day. We doing this wine, he just got the glass. Watch, the man take a sip out you know. What? Oh God, I kid you not. What is young man's face? What's your face? Let me hear votes. He does up. It's not me. I am reading what's going on here. Look at it again. What's your face? Watch your face. I will post this video alone. And run the video. Run if it takes 1,000 times. Look at the video. Look at the boy face. The boy face like. He can't believe we here. Watch your face.
There is a law called the Representation of People Act. And it speaks specifically on what we call it. You voted along. You said
No, you might take a sip of the wine. Watch your face. Watch everybody. Let me left it here, man. Hey. Let me can't make it no more. Me can't make it no more. Me. God help them. Now we're glad that the Lindeners had a meeting with housing and they're getting somewhere. The Linden squatters are getting somewhere. They're going to get a house lot. Right? This is the CEO for housing and the Linden squatters. Because you can't take them off and tell people you're doing housing development and these are the first people to get, right? So they will be getting house lots. They will be allocated house lots and so on. thank God for little mercies and let the progress continue. Right? You guys take care. Be happy. What's the time? How long we there, you know? I give you an hour and 5 minutes. I can't want better than that. Take them, carry it to the market, you get money for it. I posted up the video. I will see the people, just watch people in face. Don't worry what they're saying. Look at people's facial expression. You realize it's madness. Let's go to our intro, buddy, and call it a day.